Hey guys, welcome to Glow. This is Beetleborgs, and this show is just about to get underway. As you can see, this crowd is pretty excited to be here, and we're ready to get the show started. We have 3 matches. We have 3 matches for you tonight. Barb and Dixie versus Ronaldo Ramirez, Rio Morales, Jenny Gold, and Liza Silver. And that match is for the tag team titles inside of Hell in a Cell. And we have a one-on-one match between Nebula and Carolyn Elgin. It's a grudge match from last week. And last but not least, we have a one-on-one match between Jen Corso and Kitty as they look to settle some differences inside the ring right now after having some fallout after a tag match last week on Iron Mountain. And now we are going to head into our first matchup. Tag team titles on the line. Coming up next. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, first on their way to the ring, all the way from the nearest trailer park, Barb and Dixie. The mother-daughter duo, who are challenging for the Tag Team Championships tonight here on Glow. These two have had some pretty good showings as of late. Barb especially. Barb being able to pick up her opponents and roll them around like rag dolls. Especially here in the Octane universe. These two are a new, young, and upcoming tag team, and they are looking to prove themselves, and they definitely have a chance here tonight as they are challenging for those tag team championships. And their first opponents, the current Tag Team Champions, Ramel Ramirez and Maria Morales. These two have been undefeated as of late, with both ladies doing an excellent job at managing their fights. They're really good at covering each other and making sure that no one can get pinfalls on them. They've defended the titles in both normal tag matches and tornado scenarios, and I have yet to see a team defeat them, which is why they are here tonight in this triple threat tag team match. See if they can defend the titles against these two teams. And here is the final team entering this matchup. Silver and Gold. Jenny Gold and Liza Silver. These two have been on a roll as of late. They won their last matchup, which allowed them to be in this match tonight. So a win, hopefully, would do them a world of goodness, because it would give them their first tag team titles if they could pull it off. Same with Barb and Dixie. So there's a 2/3% chance that tonight we could see new tag team champions, as this match is off to a crazy start already. And these ladies are just throwing everything at each other right now inside that cell. There's so much action going on, it's hard to focus on one specific part, because these teams are just destroying each other right now. There was a lot of trash talk going around from both the team of Barb and Dixie and the team of Silver and Gold leading into this match. The two teams pretty much started in Octane right around the same time earlier this year, and they've both done an exceptional job at trying to fit in and do as good as they can. And Barb and Dixie showing that they have some good teamwork, attacking one half of the tag team champions, but Ramel Ramirez is somehow able to get out and continue fighting. Now Ramel going for the pin, but thankfully Silver saw it and was able to stop her. And these three teams are just throwing everything at each other right now, trying to secure these titles. Maria Morales with an attack on the ropes as Jenny Gold rolls out of the ring. And now Dixie trying to work on Ramel Ramirez. Ramel able to reverse and slams Dixie on the mat as Maria just drop kicked the lower body of Liza Silver and slammed her on the mat. This match, it's hard to keep up with all the action going on. Looks like Barb was going for a pile driver. That had to hurt. Barb going for the pin. 1, 2. But it was saved by Maria Morales, not letting her tag team partner get pinned. Tag team champions doing a very good job of staying in this match, even with all the chaos going on. Barb slams Ramel onto the mat. Ramel gets back in the ring, lands a few punches, but that's about it. Barb able to take control of this match. All she has to do is land one of those slams and she could end this match. Here we go, here's an example of it. Actually, never mind. She used the ropes instead that time. And Ramel is taking quite the beating. She just rolled out of the ring. And now Maria Morales in a submission. But Dixie breaking it up, trying to keep this match alive. And now Dixie coming to the aid of her tag team partner, Barb, as she attacks Jenny Gold. And Dixie with an X Factor in the middle of the ring. And now Dixie applying a submission. Will Jenny tap out? No. Jenny able to fight out of it. Now Jenny doing a suplex in the middle of the ring. She picks up Dixie. Dixie with an uppercut as a reversal. But Jenny is back on the attack. And now Maria Morales breaks up the submission hold. And now all 6 women in the ring. all going crazy right now. Neither of the three teams in this fight want to give up at this point. All three want those women's tag team championships. Jenny, I don't think taunting is the best thing to do right now. You might want to focus on the match. Although it looks like you pulled it off for the time being. Getting up there, taunting in the corner, then jumping down. Can't believe we were actually able to stay in the fight, Jenny. And now Maria's going for a pin, but Jenny Gold breaks it up. Maria Morales goes for a kick, misses. Somehow avoids an attack by Jenny Gold and sends Liza Silver flying out of the ring. Jenny with the counter though. And now Barb working on Jenny Gold. And Maria goes to steal the pin, but nothing going there because Barb didn't want that to happen. And now Barb getting ready to set something up. Here we go. Barb's got her up. Pile driver in the middle of the ring. And Dixie goes for the pinfall, but it gets broken up by Ramel Ramirez trying to save the match yet again. The tag team champions doing everything they can to stay in this fight and keep their championships. Something they've been very good at this entire season right now. And we're now working on the upper body of Dixie. As Barb is now eliminating more opponents from the ring, trying to make it easier. Now Barb and Dixie have the advantage, the 2-on-1 advantage over Ramel Ramirez right now. As the other three competitors are out, Dixie goes for a pinfall, and Ramel able to kick out. Now Dixie working on Ramel again. With her back turned, Maria Morales just hit a belly-to-belly on Barb. And now it looks like she's going to apply a submission. This could be it. Will Barb tap out? No. Dixie able to save her tag team partner in that predicament. And now Dixie trying to force Maria Morales into the corner. That just kind of softened her up for those kicks, though, that Liza Silver's delivering. Oh my god! The tag team champions are in trouble right now. They are in big trouble. If they can't get back in this fight, we could see new tag team champions by the end of this match. Dixie going for a punch, but Maria able to get out of it. Maria sent over the top rope. And Liza pulling her back into the ring. I don't know if that was a smart thing to do. Because now Maria was able to get Liza out of the ring and was able to focus on Barb and Dixie. But even after she slammed Barb, Dixie was able to take control, and Dixie hitting an X Factor. Dixie going for a pin. One. Only a 1 count this time. Ramel Ramirez breaking up the count. Now the tag team champions are back in this fight. They're back in the ring. They're both up. They're a 2-1 advantage right now in the ring. Ramel Ramirez and Maria Morales facing Dixie right now. Oh, never mind. It's 1-on-1. Dixie delivering some hard slaps to Maria Morales as she's trying to force her into the corner. Dixie has been going to the training center during downtime and has really been working on landing harder hits. You can see it paying off right there. She was able to hold her own against one of the tag team champions. And now, Jenny Gold and Dixie squaring off in the ring right now, just throwing slaps at each other. And Maria Morales with a crossbody. Eliza Silver. And we have a pin right now, but it's broken up because the tag team champions were in the ring, able to stop it. And now we could be seeing the end of the match here, ladies and gentlemen. This is most likely getting in the way. Why are you getting in the way, Barb? Uh-oh. Oh! What a cutter by Jenny Gold as she goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Barb actually got in the way and prevented her own tag team partner from breaking up the pin. I don't think it was intentional. So it looks like she went to break up the pin, slipped and missed, and then Dixie could not get to the fallen opponent in time. And we have new tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that is right. We have new tag team champions. Congratulations to Jenny Gold and Liza Silver on that victory, as they pinned the tag team champions in the middle of the ring to earn those titles. They didn't have to pin the champions. They could have pinned Barb and Dixie and still won this match. However, they decided to take the high road and take the belts off the champions the right way by pinning them in the center of the ring. Congratulations to Silver and Gold for becoming the new tag team champions. And now we are going to move on to a grudge match. Nebula called Carolyn Ling out last night on Octane Live, and Carolyn Elgin accepted the challenge. So that's how we have this match here tonight. Carolyn Elgin versus Nebula. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the Octane Women's Champion, Nebula. And Nebula has an interesting story about her title reign, at least this title reign. She had to fight in a 5-woman tournament, which was a tiered tournament. All 5 women fought in the first round, which put them in placements throughout the tournament. So it was a tiered tournament. So the earlier you're eliminated, the earlier you fight in the tier, and you have to work your way up the tier. Nebula was the first eliminated in that battle royal, and had to work her way through 5 other opponents in order to get a shot at the women's champion at the end of the night. And she won each of her 4 qualification matches, became the #1 contender, and defeated the world champion in one night to become the Octane Women's World Champion. And ever since, she has not dropped that belt. She almost lost to Starlet in a match on Octane, which led to a title fight at Iron Mountain, but Nebula scouted Starlet so well that when the match at Iron Mountain happened, she just ran over Starlet like it was nothing. It was just a massacre of a match. So last night, Nebula was telling the Octane Universe how great she was, and how strong of a champion she was. And she was interrupted by this young lady right here, Carolyn Elgin. Carolyn Elgin has been proving herself a lot on Octane. She has made her presence known as a singles competitor in the ring. Elgin won a fatal 4-way match at the Iron Mountain pay-per-view and has earned herself a #1 contendership for the Octane Women's Championship. I think out of anybody right now on the roster, Carolyn Elgin is the real threat that Nebula faces moving forward, as she is being escorted to the ring by the current Octane Tag Team Champions Aaron Dark and Dominic Voorhees. And these two could play a role in this matchup, as Elgin has played a role in their matchups in the past. This group is not afraid to give each other a, as some of us would say, helping hand. Or maybe they just like to talk to the other competitors and ask them questions in the middle of a match. But we will have to see when this match starts. And the bell just rang. Nebula tried to go for a drop kick, but Elgin was too quick and able to get out of the way. That didn't stop Nebula though from landing that DDT. But Carolyn Elgin back with a reversal, and Nebula with another reversal. As these two are just taking this match back and forth. Elgin going to get up, but she runs right into that kick from Nebula. And now Nebula is still on the attack. She's going on a roll right now. That's not really something that you want to happen in a match against Nebula. You don't want to let her get the advantage in the matchup. It looks like Elgin has realized that and is fighting back, trying to gain control of this match. However, Nebula has been able to land some hits and stay in control. And what a springboard DDT. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like Aaron Dark is having one of those conversations that we were talking about earlier. I wonder what he was asking Nebula. Whatever it was enough to give Carolyn Elgin the advantage in this match. As Elgin is focused on getting in the champion's head before their championship match in a few weeks. And Nebula using those ropes to her advantage as she just slingshotted Elgin into the center of the ring off the ropes. But Elgin now going for a slam, and on the way down, Nebula's head hit the knee of Carolyn Elgin. And Nebula looks dazed as she's standing up, but she was able to counter and slam Elgin onto the mat. Elgin in the corner now, and Nebula thinking of doing another springboard DDT, this time in the center of the ring. And Nebula is calling for something right now. It looks like this is gonna hurt. Oh, what a unique move. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Elgin able to kick out and stay in the match. Nebula now rolling Elgin into the center of the ring. And Nebula throwing Elgin into the corner now. Going for a drop kick. Nebula picks her up. And what a suplex into the center of the ring. Nebula going for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Elgin is still in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And now Nebula goes to the top rope. And Nebula missed the elbow drop. So Elgin was able to get away from it. But Elgin on the attack. And Caroline Elgin in control of this match. And now Nebula draping Elgin over the ropes. As she gets ready to, it looks like, jump from the other side of the ring. Oh man. Nebula going coast to coast. And Nebula trying to recover from that attack, or from that crazy maneuver she just did. Pulls Elgin into the center of the ring, and wait a minute. It looks like Aaron Dark is distracting the referee. Wow, what an atrocious thing to do. Try to talk to the ref when he's trying to count. We're having some microphone issues, folks. I do apologize, we are back. Somebody was messing around with the booth for a minute there. In the production booth. Looks like Elgin goes for a submission. Will Nebula tap? No. Nebula able to power out. And Nebula lands a few strong elbows to Caroline Elgin. As now Nebula sends Elgin into the corner. Wait a minute. What just happened? Nebula... What? Oh my goodness, I am so confused right now. Caroline Elgin just phased into the center of the ring and took control of the match. What kind of witchcraft or wizardry is this? Oh my god. She's that powerful, I really wouldn't want to mess with her. Elgin now working on Nebula. Nebula able to counter. It would be very dangerous if these two women ever decided to team together. Nebula being known to the Octane crowd as the Cosmic Witch. And Elgin also showing that she knows a bit of the dark arts as well. If these two were to team up together, it would be very dangerous for the rest of the roster. Elgin able to roll out of the way. Nebula with the Death Valley driver in the center of the ring. She picks Elgin back up and delivers another Death Valley driver in the center of the ring. And Elgin is stunned. Nebula hitting a flurry of clotheslines. And Elgin's in the corner. It looks like Nebula's going for another one of those springboard DDTs. And this time Elgin is square in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 2.9. That was almost a 3 count. This match was so close to being over. And Elgin has somehow managed to stay in this fight. as both of these competitors are putting on one heck of a performance tonight. This is just a fight. These two just are throwing punches back and forth and staying in this matchup. You'd think the crowd was chanting "Fight forever." Nebula trying to gain control. Neither woman has had full control of this match at any point. They've been going back and forth for the longest time now. It's been a very even contest between these two. Nebula going for a dark matter. Oh, wait a minute, Aaron Dark trying to ask the referee a question again when Nebula was going for a pin. And Nebula, obviously upset by that, is now a little more determined to try and win this matchup. So it looks like she has just kicked things up into another gear late in the match. Nebula with some elbows right now. She's calling for something. Elgin got up. Nebula went for a kick. Elgin countered. Elgin with a kick now. And is that a chair on the outside of the ring? Why did that chair get there? It must have happened when Dark was questioning the ref. Interesting. And Elgin back in the ring and back on the attack. And Elgin in firm control right now, throwing Nebula into the corner. Carolyn Elgin could end this match right here. Both of these women are on the top rope. What is Elgin gonna do? Oh my god! What a vicious superplex to the floor. To that hard concrete floor. And Carolyn Elgin did some damage to Nebula with that move. And now Elgin focusing on the upper back and neck area by slamming Nebula onto the mat. Elgin's got her in a submission right now. Will Nebula tap out? Wait a minute. She let it go. Nebula with a suplex and oh boy. It looks like Dominic Voorhees is trying to distract Nebula, but she is ignoring the distraction. And Nebula with a spear to the outside. And now Nebula's going for another drop kick. And it looks like it could be mathematical from here. It's Nebula going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Nebula just barely got that win. I think had this match gone on a few more minutes, maybe, just maybe, Carolyn Elgin could have gotten the win. So this was a very close contest between these two women. It'll be interesting to see what happens next week, right here on Glow. So I believe what I'm hearing is both of these women will face different opponents next week. They haven't exactly told us who they're going to face yet, but each of them will be fighting different opponents. Nebula will be challenging somebody here on Glow, and Carolyn Elgin will have a fight on Octane Live next week. We are going to our next matchup. The final match of the night, the main event. Jen Corso versus Kitty. And this one is a personal fight, as Jen abandoned Kitty last night in the middle of the ring. Left her on her own. Kitty ended up losing her match last night, and it just happened to be to our new tag team champions, Silver and Gold. And here is the one that abandoned Kitty last night, Jen Corso. As it looks like now, she is working with the very two that her and Kitty wrestled at Iron Mountain. That's right, Jen Corso is working for Takako and Tina. And we don't know why. We haven't found out why yet. But our sources are telling us that we will most likely find out the answer to why Jen decided to turn on her tag team partner next week on Octane Live. As we have an interview set up with Jen Corso, asking her why she turned on her tag team partner, and has now aligned herself with the two women that were causing both of them so much trouble a month earlier. And here comes the challenger, Kitty. And she is not in a good mood tonight. She hasn't been in a good mood all night, actually. She wants revenge for what happened to her last night on Octane Live, when she was abandoned in a match by her own tag team partner, as they could have gotten a shot at the tag team champions tonight. But instead, now they're fighting in a one-on-one match against each other. And Kitty, even though she's putting on this front and walking out to the ring looking all happy and excited to be here, underneath that mask is a very, very angry competitor. And this match is underway. Jen Corso off to the early lead in this contest with those kicks. As Corso picks up Kitty and slams her back onto the ground. There's got to be a lot of mind games going into this one, especially after having abandoned her tag partner, and now Kitty landing some hits and trying to regain control of the contest, trying to get some revenge after what Jen did to her last night, leaving her stranded in what turned into a handicap match for the last few minutes. And apparently eating a chicken sandwich and watching the entire thing unfold. And Jen Corso on the attack right now, landing some nasty kicks, as she is now sporting a new look. told us earlier today she decided that she was tired of being someone's lapdog and trying to always have to be the anchor of the team. She said that she wanted out of the situation, and Takako and Tina offered her, or gave her an offer that she couldn't refuse. So after her match last night, they decided to change her appearance a little bit. They even got her new ring gear. Fancy new ring gear at that. And now Jen Corso is facing her former tag team partner. But I wonder what the deal was that Takako and Tina offered her to get her to turn on Kitty. They either have something against her, or they have more to offer. Jen didn't strike us as being someone who was money driven, but we'll find out more about her motives next week. We focus back in on the matchup. Kitty with the belly to belly in the center of the ring, going for a pin. 1, 2, and Jen able to kick out. Kitty is probably overwhelmed with emotion right now because she is just on the attack, leaving her defenses open, allowing Jen to land some devastating counters. It's been happening throughout the match. Kitty, now though, the hip attack in the corner. Jen groggy. Kitty goes for a suplex into the center of the ring. As Kitty goes to pick up Jen. Oh, never mind. She's just going to walk her over the ropes. Kitty throws her out of the ring and goes chasing after. Jen, though, able to counter. And Kitty hits the mat. And Jen throws Kitty back in the ring. Kitty gets up. Jen in the ring. Slam onto the mat. And now Jen Corso is getting ready to deliver one of those really, really nasty kicks that she has. And there it is. She rolls over Kitty and goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And that is a match, ladies and gentlemen. Jen Corso is the winner, as the mind games played off this time. Interesting to see what happens the next time these two face off one-on-one. And I have a feeling that is probably going to be at the Redemption pay-per-view, as Kitty looks to find some redemption for what happened to her after losing the tag match and then having her tag team partner abandon her. For a while there in that matchup, it did look like Kitty was going to get the win. However, Jen was able to stay slightly in control and gain the final advantage in this matchup. And Jen Corso is going to walk out of here the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. My name is Beetleborgs. You have been watching Glow, gorgeous ladies of wrestling. And this show is pretty much a thank you for the 100 downloads I have for this arena on CC. So with that being said, thank you and have a good night. Enjoy the music and the little wrap up that we have after this, where we just show you what happened and the results of the matches. from the Universe Mode screen. So I'm headed there right now. And with that, I'm out of here. You guys have a nice night, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you like the video. Thank you.